It's late at night here in central London, the city that they say never sleeps. Well, I'm about to head inside and try and get some sleep, but when I wake up in the morning, I'll be over 500 miles away in the Highlands of Scotland. I'll just look at some of the exotic destinations we could head to tonight. Watford Junction, Crewe, Birmingham, but we're not going to anywhere like that. We're heading to Fort William on the UK's longest sleeper train service. Now this is the Caledonian Sleeper Highlander service. It's the longest sleeper train in the UK, and tonight it's going to take me on a 13-hour journey as we wind our way from here in central London up to Fort William in the Scottish Highlands, right underneath Ben Nevis. Now, aside from being the longest sleeper train service in the UK, it's also the longest physical train in the UK, full stop. It's 16 carriages long, and it splits into three as it works its way all the way up from here to the west of Scotland. And in typical style, my carriage is right at the bottom end of the train. Here we are, Coach G. This is our home for the night. Here we are, suite number 5. Look at this, a double bed on a train. Looking forward to getting comfortable on here tonight. So this then is a Caledonian double room here on the Caledonian Sleeper, and look at this, a double bed on a train. This is pretty cool. And I mean, you may have seen my previous video where I was on the Lowlander Caledonian Sleeper service up to Glasgow, I think it was. I'll pop a link up on the screen right up there, but I was in just a normal club room. This is the one above that. This is the double room, which is actually pretty decent. A double bed on a train, I mean, you can't really beat that, can you? Have a little look around this room, why don't we? I mean, look what we get on the bed. We've got a all of this ready for us. We've got a I don't know what this is, we'll go through this in a little while. It's pretty hefty amenity kit, as well as 2 of these. Clearly I'm not sharing with anybody tonight, only myself. I'm keeping myself company in bed tonight. So I do get double amenities though, which is pretty cool. We get this little kit as well, which Jim, I think last time it had a like an eye mask and stuff in it. So yes, definitely we'll have a look at that. A little guide to all the accommodation and stuff. And then along here we've got sort of all the controls for the room. Couple of bottles, very appropriate water actually, Highland Spring, nestled deep from within the mountains of Scotland. And then on this side we've got, well, our little sink down here, room key in the room ready for us, ready to be activated, power sockets, USB plugs, things like that, all on here. And then into the bathroom, and look at this. So we have a toilet, we have a shower, and yeah, very comfortable bathroom here on the sleeper train. It's pretty cool, isn't it, this? I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a good night's rest tonight. Right then, we're on the move, winding our way through North London, heading north first. I think this train kind of heads up towards Manchester, and then from Manchester up kind of through to Edinburgh and Glasgow, I believe. That'll all be while I'm asleep, like in the middle of the night. And then when I wake up in the morning, hopefully we'll be in the Highlands of Scotland, all being well. I'm going to try and find where I can get something to eat and drink on tonight's train, so let's go and have a look. Dinner time with whiskey, and I've gone for the Glengarrick tonight. They didn't have any Lafroig this time, sadly, but never mind, we got the Glengarrick, which is actually really nice. And of course this time I've got some food as well. We've got haggis, neeps and tatties tonight. Proper Scottish food, and of course an IPA as well to get me through, and see me through to bedtime. So yeah, let's have some food. This is amazing stuff. Right, back in my room. What a lovely dinner that was down in the club car. It seems there's actually a club car on the train for each section of train. It splits into three at some point overnight. So in the morning when I turn right, well, there'll be nothing there because this is at the front of the Fort William section as we head further north. So in the morning I've got to go to a different club car for my breakfast, but for now I'm going to try and get some rest. It's like 10:30 at night now. At the moment we're winding our way north. We've just passed Rugby. It's like 10:30 at night and we've just come through Rugby in the West Midlands. I think from here we kind of head up. I think we stop at Crewe to pick up some passengers, which is in Cheshire or that way. Please don't shout at me too much for my lack of geography knowledge as to where Crewe is. I think it's somewhere, it's up towards Manchester anyway, and then we go up through Manchester and then overnight somehow work our way through towards Edinburgh, Glasgow and further north into Scotland. I'm going to try and check out now this amazing double bed that we've got here. I mean, like, oh, this is nice. Right, this is the amenity kit. Let's have a look at this that they've left me on the train. It says Aviemore, beautiful piece of rail art on the front of it. And what we got in here, we have pillow spray, nice. Jeez Louise, hand and body lotion, like the biggest bottle of hand and body lotion I've ever had in an amenity kit, 100ml. That's nice. Conditioning shampoo, that'll be handy when I wash my hair in the morning. And hand and body wash as well. Crikey, like, look at the size of these bottles, man. That's incredible, isn't it? In an amenity kit of all things. That's pretty cool. I think that's it. There's nothing else. Or we do have some silica gel. Don't eat it, kids. Very bad for you. There we go. The amenity kit here on the Caledonian Sleeper. Right then, time for bed. And what a comfortable bed this is. A double bed on a train. I mean, look at this. As a tall guy myself, I can kind of lay on an angle. It would be a little bit tight if there were two of you in it, but I can keep myself company tonight, I think, in this bed. It's very comfortable just for me. And I'm hopefully going to get quite a nice night's sleep now. This is certainly one of the more comfortable sleeper trains I've been on. Of course I did this in the club room before, which was okay, but the bed was obviously a lot narrower, and this one is like just basically like a hotel room bed. It's amazing. So I'm going to try and get some sleep and see where we wake up in the morning, and more importantly look forward to that incredible Scottish scenery as we make our way across Scotland in the morning. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. I went to sleep somewhere around Crewe last night, and I've just woken up and we're on the shores of Loch Lomond in Scotland about 8 hours later. Really good night's sleep. I think I woke up briefly because we stopped somewhere and they were bashing the train around, changing ends and things like that. And I think that was potentially Edinburgh. I think that's where they split it up. But now we're on the shores of Loch Lomond, cruising through Scotland, and the scenery outside, I mean, the sun's only just starting to come up, but it looks absolutely stunning from what I've seen so far. So I'm going to start getting up in a minute. Enjoy the scenery now for the next sort of 3 hours or so until we arrive up into Fort William. Hey, nothing like a ice cold shower to wake you up in the morning. That was nice and refreshing, wasn't it? I've actually had an email from Caledonian Sleeper this morning apologising for the fact that the hot water in this carriage has gone off overnight and offering me a £100 refund, which I thought was pretty nice of them. I mean, I'll take a payment of £100 to have a cold shower. I don't know about you. And look at the view we've got. I mean, we've just left Crean Larrick in Scotland, and just this scenery is just incredible. Absolutely incredible as we wind our way across Scotland towards Fort William. I'm going to be going and heading down to the club car in a few minutes to go and get me breakfast. I've got a breakfast ordered for 8:30, which is in like 20 minutes time. So I'm going to head down to the club car, we're going to get some breakfast and enjoy the scenery over a nice Scottish breakfast as we wind our way through Scotland up to Fort William. Right, time to head down for breakfast, and we've become, we've gone from a 16-car train to a 5-car train, it seems, overnight, as we've lost various carriages at different points across Scotland. We're just pulling into, where are we? Bridge of Orchy right now, and I'm heading down for breakfast, and we're going to go and try and find where the club car is today. So. In this way because that's a train. So we've got to go back the other way. So I've got my breakfast, sausage, bacon, black pudding and a hash brown. Oh, fantastic Highland breakfast here, along with coffee, as we enjoy this amazing view across the Highlands of Scotland. You know, the thing I find absolutely incredible about this journey is that I got on this train and went to bed in the middle of a concrete jungle in the centre of London, and I've woken up this morning and this is the view outside of my window in the remote Highlands of Scotland. It is just such an incredible experience to take this train the length of the country. It really is fantastic. I can't believe I've not done it before now. So right up there is Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in the British Isles. 4,500 feet tall. Wow. And we're going to go right past it on our approach into Fort William today. While I'm travelling, and even while I'm not, one of the key parts of my tech arsenal is Surfshark. It's a VPN that protects my data from nefarious goings-on wherever I am in the world. I have it on my phone, my iPad and my Mac, and it protects my personal information wherever I am. It means I can catch up on Netflix shows such as The Office or listen to my Spotify playlists even when I'm in countries where that's not possible. I just flick on the VPN and I'm browsing the net just like I'm at home. It's also great to let me access my favourite streaming sites on Wi-Fi that may block streaming altogether. Through a VPN, your data's completely encrypted, so you can sit and watch your favourite TV shows even at 39,000 feet. And even better, Surfshark are currently giving you an 83% discount as well as an extra month free, making a total of 4 months free when you sign up at the link on the screen now with promo code Noel Phillips.
Ladies and gents, we're now approaching Fort William Station.
My train up to Fort William cost me £395, but with the £100 refund for taking a cold shower, worked out at less than £300. I don't actually think this is bad value for money, considering that there's no other way of flying directly to this part of Scotland from London. However you get here will involve several connecting trains or a very long drive. To be able to travel overnight in a comfortable room and end up right in the heart of the Highlands is, well, just fantastic. Here we are, Fort William, Scotland, the end of the line. Goodbye, Caledonian Sleeper. There we are then, a train that's brought us all the way up from London. Pretty cool, isn't it? 13 hours later, here we are in Fort William. Now I'd like to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who's watched my videos throughout the year and sent me such lovely messages. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to my patrons who have kept me going through the year via our WhatsApp group and weekly Zoom calls. We really have a lovely little community going, so thank you to every single one of you. So here we are, Fort William, the end of the line. Literally the end of the West Highland line here in Scotland. I mean, just look at this scenery across here. This is as far as you can come on the train on the West Highland line. And it's the end of the line for this year as well, for me. So yeah, quite fitting to be here in this part of the world. It's been an absolutely incredible year. We've done some amazing stuff this year on the channel. So incredibly proud of everybody in the team that's made that happen as well. And thank you so much to all you guys for watching as well. And onwards and upwards now into next year. So let me know what you've thought to the videos across this year so far. Really hope you've enjoyed them. And hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a single one of them coming up in the future. I'm off to try and find my way to my next stop, where we are about to have some amazing adventures here in this part of the world. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.